Hey everyone, welcome. My name is Robyn Cavallaro. I'm a realtor here in the state of Florida. And today I have a great episode for you. It's all about how to find the perfect home here in the Villages, Florida. Number one, you need to set up a search on my website, robyncavallaro.com, and I'll display my phone number up here, and sometimes I'll flash it below the bottom. I am always available for a call. You can text me, email me. If you want to book an appointment, I'm going to show you here on my website. You can go and just click book an appointment. You can call or set up a discovery call, home tour, what I call a campus tour. And I have this here. I have to be honest with you. If you book that call, it sends me a reminder, because if you email me and say, please call me next week, whoosh, not that you're not important, but my brain can't hold in all that information. So I want to be able to help each and every one of you and be a resource here for a home in the Villages, Florida. So I have now taken some really good notes and talking points so I don't miss anything. So in your quest for the perfect home here in the Villages, Florida, I think number one, you need to define your lifestyle priorities. And what do I mean by that? Are you a golfer? Are you, an avid tennis player? Are you pickleball fanatic? Do you plan on visiting the squares every single night? Do you need to be close to shopping because you don't drive? Do you need to be a lot closer to some medical facilities? Do you have to commute to the airport? Is close to 75 in the turnpike a priority for you? So all of these things you need to take into consideration, because it'll help you hone in on a section. And we'll get to that in a minute. But define your priorities. What is it that you need to have? And that's just not location, size-wise. How many bedrooms? Do you have to have a pool? You have to have privacy in your backyard. We're going to talk about what that will cost in a moment. So think about what it is that you're trying to accomplish when you move here. And also finding the perfect home if you're a full-time resident, Snowbird, or you're buying this an investment property, will all make a little bit of a difference. Again, if you have any questions, make some comments in the section below, like, I want to buy an investment property. Where do you think the best spot is? Or I want to live here full time. Can you help me out? Those types of things. You can put them in the comments or you can call me. All right, so let's talk about setting a realistic budget. We have homes 150 to well over $3 million. But what does that mean? Now, first off, you have to understand when you're looking for the perfect home here in the Villages, you're probably going to spend 20 to 30% more than you would in a community outside of the development. So keep that in mind. 250 and under, you're going to find older patio villas, which are entry style, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, shotgun style house, or primarily in that 250 and under, you will find manufactured home, single and double wides, and also modular homes. That's the ones they put together on site on a slab. So you're going to find those, and mostly up in the historic section, which is the original settlement, original part of the Villages on the other side of Spanish Springs. Then you're talking patio villa. Again, I live in a patio villa. It's 2-bed, 2-bath. You're looking 280 to 320. You'll find all different levels of updates throughout the entire community, new and pre-owned. When we get into courtyard villas, now again, here, let me just talk about, you have a lot more styles of patio villas south of 44 than we do north of 44. We have courtyard villas. Those are the homes and verandas that have a wall around them. And people with pets absolutely love them, can be found throughout the community, 350 and up. 600, 700,000, some of the larger ones with the pool. We're talking designer homes, between 400 and 500. You'll find vinyl sided and sunblock and stucco, 2-car garage. Some might have a 2-car plus cart. You can expect to add 20,000 to any home if they have that golf cart garage. 600 and above, you're talking now, you're probably going to be able to find a home that might have a pool, a little bit bigger backyard, maybe some privacy. That over $1 million mark, now you're going to find your larger homes. They more than likely will have a pool and on the course or on a preserve or water feature, water retention pond. So, keep that in mind. Again, if any questions, you need to call me. So then when it comes to finding your perfect home here, you want to narrow down your search. And I can't stress this enough. When you're first checking out this community, I tell people when they're here, explore. Spend your time exploring the entire community from one end to the other, because each section has its own flair, its own nuances, and different things appeal to different people. So if you're looking for larger yard, more mature landscaping, well, the northern part, the little bit older section would be for you. You'll find the lots are larger, and the setbacks are deeper. So they have longer driveways. They're not so close to the road. The further south you get, like where I am, I don't care what you own, we're on top of each other and on top of the road. It's just the way they're building them now. When you're narrowing down your search, again, you have to figure out what it is that you need to be near or want to be near. Keep your options open, because things are coming south. Might be a good investment, but you have to decide what it is that you're looking for, and we get to that number one item. What's your lifestyle and what are you trying to accomplish? You have to decide if you want new construction or pre-owned home. Pre-owned homes cost more than new homes. Now, they have a lot of new homes, and many of them have a lot of good qualities. They have some basic qualities. They have high bonds. There's not a lot of infrastructure down there yet, meaning shops and restaurants, but it's all coming. So if you're looking for long-term investments, a new home might be for you. There is going to be a lot of construction for a really long time, so you might want to consider that. I think south of 44 is a great buy. But, you have to weigh it out, because a lot of the pre-owned homes have a lower bond. The bonds are paid off. And they've had some updates done to them. Like if you looked at my home against a brand new Ruby, and you would understand the difference in the price. Some people want that. They don't want to have to do it. And some people don't mind doing it. So those are the things. And when you're considering new construction or pre-owned, if you think you're going to put 10,000 into the home, figure it's going to be 15, and you can dump 15 in landscaping easily. I am going to do a video about my home renovation and how much everything costs, so that'll be coming soon. But just remember, when you have to make renovations, talked about this in another video, think about what you have to make, and do you want to make all of these major updates or not? Again, you can go new, or you can go and find a pre-owned, and all different levels of update. And you need to factor in also, when you're looking for a home, does it need to be turnkey? Does that matter? Do you want to have furniture? If you're going to purchase a Snowbird home or an investment property, yes, maybe you want a turnkey property because you don't want to have to start buying furniture. You just want to get it out back on the market, or you're ready to come down right away, and maybe you'll buy furniture over time. So turnkey may matter. You need to think about that when looking for the perfect home for your needs, and make sure the furniture is nice, because sometimes I found that some of the older homes, the furniture is old, it's outdated, it's just, Nobody wants to deal with it. And the newer homes have really nice new furniture. So think about turnkey. Don't limit your options. You may have to go out and buy furniture if you find the perfect house. Think about, and so then what this relates to location, what type of amenities. I believe if you're an avid golfer, that south of 44, we don't have as many golf courses yet. So traveling back and forth in your cart might be problematic because most of the golf courses are north of 44. But that might not matter. Do you need to next to medical? Do you need to be near the highway? I mean, this still goes back to, narrowing your search. Finding the specific area does touch on a lot of points. And what is it going to mean to you? If you are a swimmer and you want to be near a sports pool, if you can't drive, I think that's the big thing. If you can't drive and you have to get everywhere on a golf cart, then you're really going to want to take a deep dive into what is around you and how far away shopping is, the hospital, the doctors. Because if you're in a car, I'm going to tell you, you're not going to be really far from anything. 4 or 5 miles in retrospect is nothing. And don't listen to what you hear on the internet about the traffic. Okay, we do have a lot more cars here in season. There are a lot more people here. But I use this analogy because I've done it. It's not like going through the Lincoln Tunnel to get into New York City during rush hour. We're not in bumper to bumper traffic. It's just moving traffic. So don't worry about the traffic. I said this before, I'm going to reiterate, visit and explore the area. Now, you need to know our roads are public roads. So you can go anywhere. All you have to do is push the button. We don't have a homeowners association that maintains the roads. The roads are public, so you can access anything, explore all the neighborhoods. It'll help you tremendously. You want to work with a realtor, somebody that knows this community inside and out, is very well versed in taxes, bonds, where to find all the information you need to make a good buying decision. And they have working knowledge of the homes that are here, valuation. You really want to have somebody that knows what they're doing on your side. If you need an expert realtor, I'm your girl. Another thing you should consider when looking for the perfect home here is, what are your future plans? Are you using this as a Snowbird home and then you're going to sell it later on, maybe buy something larger in a different area? That might affect what and how you purchase. Do you feel like this is going to be your forever home? Is this an investment property? So get those things in mind. Have that discussion with your realtor, what your objective is, because they will be able to guide you or give you advice into where might be the best home for you. Lastly, when you want to find the perfect home here, take your time. Look, do your research. If you, like right now, I'd have to say when I have people in, they're pretty much finding what they want while they're here because we have so much inventory. Seriously, we have almost 600 homes in the MLS. The Villages has their own inventory of pre-owned homes, and I know they have a lot of new homes. So you do have a lot of choice, but make sure you make the right choice. Don't just jump. It is a buyer's market, but I'm telling you, sellers are negotiating hard. So don't feel that, don't be upset if you don't get the deal that you may think you're getting or wanted to get. You may have to spend a little bit more, but you might find the right home. So in recap, when you're looking for the perfect home, what you want to do is prioritize your lifestyles to figure out where it is you need to be. Set a realistic budget, narrow your location down so it won't be so confusing, and it'll be easier to eventually select the perfect home for you, decide if you want new construction or pre-owned. Do you need to be very close to shopping and healthcare because you don't drive and you have to get around in a golf cart? If you're in a car, it's not a problem. Do you need a turnkey home? Do you have to have the furniture and everything there? And what specific amenities might be attracted to you? And let me, before I close on this, I just want to leave you with one thing. We do have rec centers located throughout the community. The rec centers are there for clubs. If they decide they're going to meet at a rec center, but not every rec center has every club that we have here. So there's over 3,000 clubs that you can belong to, but not every rec center has those clubs. So let's just say yoga, for example. Not every rec center might have yoga. So don't pick a home because of its proximity to a specific rec center, because you may join a club and it meets on the other side of town. And visit, explore, pick a great realtor, think about your future needs, take your time to decide. I hope this episode was helpful for you. I'm Robyn Cavallaro. I'm a realtor here in the Villages and in Florida. If you found this episode helpful, stick around. I think you might like the next one. Until next time, I'll see you.